Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Control for the PS4 on PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, contribute to my Patreon, links in the description of the bottom. Stay inside, stay safe, for a mask, get vaccinated. Alright, so, gonna be honest, didn't get a whole lot done last time. Just had to go back to the what was it again? Just had to get back to, Yeah, I just had to get back to the energy converters room just to go and deal with random hiss. And the most we did was just get some exposition about, our next targets from Emily. Let's see. Our next mission is, Old Boys Club to go and find Marshall. Pope informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector to create more HRAs. Jesse believes Marshall may know more about Dylan. Jesse and Dylan were apparently at the site of apparently discovered an object of power. The Bureau showed up and carted off Dylan. Can we actually access other sectors here? Alright, so we're allowed access to Containment. Where there's like other objects of powers and altered items. Oh, we got a call here.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
Alright, the Panopticon.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
An altar full of angry gods, eh? And gods only receive power because of their worshippers. So thinking about them, in turn, gives the altered objects their power. And definitely see why the Hiss want this place. Why is everything so yellow here? Would this qualify as me jumping ahead of the script a bit? I don't know. Well, the house... Well, the house wouldn't give me access to this place if it didn't think it wanted to be here, so... Yeah, maybe there's another object of power that'll give me an extra boost. Let's see. Object and item distinctions. Let's see. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant pure... I can never say that word. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file PUT-812 for an introduction to the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the object's affiliation to the whatever's affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally whatever than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it's no wonder they are noticeably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have 25 altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. So, objects of power go in... Alright, so objects of power are connected to the astral plane and grant abilities, whereas altered items are just... are just somehow distinctly different. I'm guessing it's kind of like, I'm guessing it's kind of like the difference between oranges and blood oranges. They are both oranges, but both of them have different juices, different tastes. Just, something along those lines, I think. Alright, back you go. Alright, so... Albany, Havana, Arlington, Riley, Tokyo, Casablanca, Detroit, Victoria, Kiruna, Sterling, Seoul, let's see, Baltimore, Athens, So I'm guessing that the Bureau's got eyes and ears all over the world, huh? Or maybe there's like other sister agencies all over the world, like the Department of Control, like for like some UK equivalent or Asian equivalent, like some UK equivalent, Chinese equivalent, etc., etc. Well, it definitely would make a little bit of sense. What little sense there is around here. Yeah, altered objects and objects of power can't just be found in America. A mechanical room. Yep, definitely glad I came here now. Alright, let's see. A remote thought. Let's see. The waste mannequin. Let's see. Let's see. Mannequin supplement. Let's see. Panopticon, floor 4, unit 11. The item was owned by Madame, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in. After her death, caused by the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw the numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. So, yeah, there's an altered item. Let's see. Data for an altered item around here. Waste mannequin. Ugh. Pop goes the weasel. Well, while it's here, might as well just go and clear it out. Oof. Alright, got that sorted. Ooh, got an upgrade shatter. Let's see. Unlock the second mod slot. So I need entropic echoes and remote thoughts. Hmm. Alright, nothing here. Alright, so I'm guessing this is domestic, and the other side is for international. Let's see, Richmond, Harrisburg. I'm guessing that the green dots are where there's possible AWE activity.
Someone needs help over there. Sounds like there's a man down.
Yeah, hold on, I'm coming.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Alright, so back to Lakeview Motel then. Let's see. A matter of time. Alright. Alright, back here again. Oh, found a clock. I think we found the altered item. Alright, so I gotta make the clocks land, the clocks in the room match the clock on the lobby. Just need to make sure to get the timing right. Bingo! Alright, so 10:35. Alright, 3:30. Alright.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Alright, a sealed threshold container. Should be in here somewhere.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Yep. So what, a clock that could endlessly duplicate itself? Okay. Alright, cleanse this before before they come back. Ritual intuition. Let's see. Minus 16 recoil. Looks like the team here went and set up base. As soon as the lockdown went in, they just decided to get their 10-sound bunker down. Or their great, another clock. I think I found him.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
Alright, escort Wells back to Horowitz. Oh, you got clearance level 9? I'm only at 3 and I'm the freaking director. Ah.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
And let's take a look here. Let's see, spare footage. Okay. Just kind of weird footage of them goofing around. Well, we got plenty of clocks here. Might as well use them. Alright, Wells, you good? Hey, anybody know what time it is?
Locked. Think you can find a way around?
Let me see.
Alright, let's see if there's a way around here. Ah.
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. But the power of that thing had. I've never seen anything like it.
So there's a anchor around here. And I guess the clock, the clock's just plopped in here basically to, I guess the clock's basically just set up shop here. Alright, let's see, case files, postbox supplement, acquisition date, let's see, June 15th, 1986. Let's see, the Jasper postbox. Agents arrived at the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. So there's a altered item is a post box that freezes people. I guess through rain, through snow, on rain, through snow and sleet. I guess.
That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got help.
Whew. Oh. Barely managed to make it out of that one.
That safe room was where the altered item cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out into the Bureau.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells could get hurt.
We locked it tight. Come on, we need to get back to Harlan's.
Alright. Alright, so there's a, there's an the anchor's locked inside that vault. I mean, would definitely appreciate the backup, but then again, we gotta get make sure that Horowitz gets out of this. And besides, it's not like that anchor's going anywhere. Alright, I'm mostly just finding supplemental files. The Arctic Queen. Let's see. Supplementary material. Interview. A. Let's see. Acquisition date. November 18th, 1974. Could you tell us why you left your building that day? I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. No, I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fell in, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? He kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawing still on it? They got stuck to it, or something. WM and LM. Let's see. They got stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge gotta do with the building collapse anyhow? What time is tea time in Wonderland?
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Yeah, no, the medic goes down, everyone goes down. Let's see. Correspondence. Work chat plane charts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know the airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they may catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do! I do! Literally had to strip down an entire friggin' airplane? Ugh.
We're not... Far now.
Distance is foreign, grounded, distant. We do not approve. Alright, kill his snipers. Oh, that looks nasty. Alright, where's the cord?
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Okay, I've already been here. Alright, just the other side of logistics and we're home free. Provided, of course, we don't have any unwelcome guests.
Let's go. Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Wells, stand back!
Horowitz. Oh, God, no. You hit
Ugh.
I should talk to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Ugh. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Well, actually, no, wait. What the hell am I saying?
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor-altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it.
Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
The importance of synergy. Alright, investigate the safe room and deal with the anchor. Let's see, energy gain from headshots. And yeah, get to the mailroom. And let's see, Jesse returns to the sealed threshold to contain the anchor altered item that cost Horowitz and the other Rangers their lives. That wasn't here before. Alright, well, gonna call it a day. I'm gonna head on over to the head on over back to executive and take care of that little disturbance, and then we'll see if there's anything we could do about that anchor. And no hits around here. Good. Nothing there, okay. Alright. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. Stay inside, stay safe, wear a mask, get vaccinated. Bye-bye.